Hi Cancers, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. And before we get started, I'd like to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or needing some clarity in a certain area of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, dream interpretations, or you just need some overall life spiritual guidance. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's super easy and simple. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and it'll then pair you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. So I had a reading with Kia, who I've had many readings done in the past, and we talked about certain big life changes that may be happening in my life very, very soon. And if you've already seen my kind of life update video on my second channel, you kind of already know what I'm talking about. And she gave me a lot of great helpful tips and gave me like a date and time frame that will be important for me to kind of look forward to or keep in mind, which is really, really helpful. And she just also reminded me like, hey, don't get too overwhelmed and stressed about like the logistics. It's going to work out. And just like really calmed my nerves about a lot of things that were kind of making me a little bit anxious about it. And it's funny because a few months back, I didn't like want to talk about love or anything like that, but she did like what she predicted or a few different things that she noted to me like months back about certain people, like, hey, you know, like don't even go into it. It's going to be a waste of time, this and this and this. And yeah, it definitely happened, and my human brain probably just let it slip by me, or I was like, oh, whatever. But it definitely turned out to be true. And she even like told me so many things like, hey, this may play out like this, and just be mindful of this. And a lot of it ended up being true. And I didn't even want to talk about love this time because I'm just so focused on like certain life changes going on and moving forward. But she did throw in some things in there. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. Staying open-minded. But it was just really nice to talk to her. It felt like, you know, a conversation with a friend. It's not like robotic. It's really nice flowing. And I feel like that's like the best kind of experience you want when you get a reading, especially when you're talking about major life things or your personal intimate life. You want to feel like you're being heard. You want to feel like you're being understood, someone who's compassionate and like wants to help you. And I definitely always get that energy with her and a bunch of other readers as well. But I think Keen is just a great way to like find someone that suits you, and once you find that person, you can kind of stick to them, and then once in a while find or talk to someone else. So it was really nice to talk to her and get her different insights. Different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading, and the sign up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/Nicloves. And thank you so much once again to Keen. We are now covering the first week of June. So this is from May 31st till June 6th. And we also have Memorial Weekend this weekend, well, at least in the US for those who celebrate. So my respects and love to everyone who works or has served for the country or is a veteran, not even just in the US and anywhere around the world, right? It's not easy, it's scary, and I feel like we need to show more respect, more love to those people who are in those types of jobs and in those fields. Even like people in like law enforcement or firefighters, I feel like they deserve a lot more respect than they receive, I think. And let's show respect to all these people, whatever your beliefs are. Let's not let the media or social media or the news make us categorize one group of people as like the bad guys or the villains, because that's not always the case. Let's remember that these are all humans with feelings. And let's treat people with love and compassion, and at least show respect. If you don't like someone, just don't say anything, but let's not bash people and put them all in one category. So my love and respect to all of you, and I hope you have a great weekend this weekend if you have it off, or get a chance to just relax or spend time with friends or family. Okay. All right, so Cancers, we're gonna be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves 2 eyes. All right, so my lovely Cancers, for you guys specifically this week, I'm getting a message like the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. And I feel like for a lot of you this week, you may just have a moment when you look up to the sky, look up at the clouds. Maybe you see something, it makes you smile, or you just think about something. You're like, all right, cool. Or you get confirmation, like maybe you'll literally look in the sky, see a cloud, and see something, it like reminds you of something, or it's formed or shaped like a letter, or it looks like something. You're like, oh wow. Or you see like a plane passing by with like a banner, and it's like a sign to you or reminds you of something, makes you smile. And for others of you, I feel like you're being asked to, instead of looking down at the ground and looking down at your feet, look up more often. Look up. Just as like if you're looking down and you're walking, you could run into something. You could also do the same looking up. But if you're looking up, you could also see what's kind of in front of you, right? As you're looking up, but at least your mind is like more open. And I almost feel like it's kind of like psychological, you know, like if you're looking down always, it's like your energy's being pulled downwards instead of being uplifted. So even just like practicing sitting up, standing up straight, and looking up a little bit more often, I feel like is gonna like psychologically and mentally help you to like raise your vibration literally, and think more open, think more expansive. Okay. For all the others of you, I'm also getting the message that there is a passed on loved one that could have had like a first, middle, last name, or a nickname that starts with a K, like Kent, Kevin, Kimberly. And I feel like they're wanting to send you this message of, okay, so there's this song that I love, and it's coming to me by Lauren Elena. I'm not sure how you say her name. She's a country singer, but her voice is beautiful. I love her. She has a song called The Other Side, and I feel like they want you to listen to this song, or that song may resonate or may give you a message. And they're basically like repeating certain things that she says in the song, that like, hey, like my love, you know, take your time, don't rush, go out in this world, go create a story that you can come and tell me on the other side. Like, go live your life, go live your dream, so when you know you pass on and when you're with me, you can tell me all about it and I'll be excited about it with you. So a lot of like motivation, uplifting, and you being watched over from the heavens, you being watched over by your angels, your guides, the universe, or your passed on loved ones. Okay, so whenever you're feeling down, just look up and think, you know what, this world is big, I have people watching over me, I'm gonna be okay. All right. So I'm seeing also that the number 6 may be an important number for you guys this week, okay? So when it comes to your health, Cancer, I feel like you are starting something new. You're stepping into a new space. You may be investing in your health somehow this week. Maybe you're buying gym equipment, or you're getting a gym membership again, or renewing it. Maybe you're purchasing some vitamins, supplements, or a meal prep or meal plan, or getting a trainer. Or getting, you know, making a plan to have better groceries to, and a diet routine or a workout routine to get your fitness upright for your summer body or something. I don't know, but I feel like you're doing something new, or you're like investing in your health. This could also be mental health, right? Like therapy, counseling, whatever makes you feel good, yoga, Pilates, basketball, hockey, I don't know, but I feel like you're going to be spending money, like buying something that is overall for your health, you know, mental, emotional, physical health. I think for most of you, it's like a physical thing, like maybe you're buying some waist trainers, or ankle weights, or dumbbells, or workout clothes, you know, workout clothes. Maybe sometimes wearing just workout clothes is what motivates you, right? I feel like sometimes the hardest part about working out is just like literally getting up and going to the gym, or getting up, going to the park, putting out your workout clothes. You're like halfway there already, because once you actually start your workout, you're like, okay, cool, and you get into it. But I think the hardest part is literally like getting yourself up and going, getting started, right? So maybe for some of you, it's like, you know what, maybe I just need a new outfit, or I need new shoes, and that's gonna motivate me. Hey, if that motivates you, go for it, okay? All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you are transitioning into a new phase. Maybe you're graduating school, you're ending a program, or you're going to be starting a new job or moving to a new place. I feel like there's like a big transition or a big phase ending, and you're going to be heading into a new direction. I feel like that tends to happen around this time, like May, June, July, right? People are graduating, kids are coming home or leaving or entering a new job, or maybe, something is changing within your job or your finances. But I feel like there is like some chapter of your life changing, some chapter of your life, I wouldn't say like ending, but I feel like transitioning into something. And I feel like that's a better word to use it, right? Because I feel like sometimes when we say endings, it sounds like negative, and that's not always the case. Your life is just transitioning. I'm transitioning into something else. And I feel like just changing that word can help you see it as in not so bad. Not, I'm just transitioning. This is just change, but I'm moving into something else. So, I just feel like just a big change happening in your career or work or finances. I don't see this being a bad thing. Even if you may see it as a negative right now, I think in the end, it's taking you into something better. Some of you could work, or maybe your manager, your boss, your coworker or employee that is a Scorpio could be leaving, or you are parting ways with this business partner or this person. I think it is kind of emotional for you, but I feel like where you're heading is towards more expansion, more opportunity, more adventure possibly. So I feel like there's just like a big change happening with your work, school, career, and finances. Okay, so whatever this is for you, you got this, and wherever you're going, I think is going to be much better for you. All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Pisces and or Gemini somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a Sagittarius, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, it could be any sign, as I always say, could be anyone. But I feel like here that this person or someone here, of course, could be vice versa. If you're a cross watcher, just take it how it resonates. I feel like there may be a change of heart in a situation. Like, someone here may have been going through something and like kind of suffering in silence, and the other person maybe didn't really know, or didn't know the exact story, didn't have the full details, and you or this person, someone here may have jumped the gun, and maybe you may have a change of heart, like, maybe I kind of like assumed too much, or I gave this person a hard time, or I cut them off too soon, or I ghosted them, or maybe I should have waited and kind of like got the full story instead of just like assuming, or just thinking, oh, they're gonna hurt me or something. I think this person's gonna be messaging you. You may be hearing from them like all of a sudden, or just like super quickly, and you're like, whoa, what? Like, what happened? Like, they just call you, or they just text you, or they send you a bunch of messages, or you hear a bunch of things about them as well. And it just comes like as a big surprise, or just like all of a sudden, just the way it comes to you, it's like, okay, what's going on? And all of a sudden, I feel like your feelings and emotions just start like bubbling up. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? What's going on? And so I think you start to feel a lot of compassion. You start to feel more sympathy, I think, towards this person or towards them, their situation. You're like, oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have judged, or maybe I should have waited, or I should have just like assumed or cut them off so soon. And I feel like you're going to start to have feelings again, or start to maybe just feel a little more tolerance towards them. And I feel like you're going to look back and maybe think that you may have made the wrong decision, or you may have made a too quick of a decision in the past. And you're like, you know what, maybe I should give them a chance, or maybe I should communicate my thoughts or my feelings towards them a little bit, because maybe I was a little bit too harsh. You know, maybe you were a little bit harsh with them, or you maybe became a little too impatient, possibly. And so it looks like you're going to be making like a new decision. You're deciding something new this week. And I feel like you're deciding to show more compassion, or maybe give them a second chance, or just like, okay, like, all right, sure, like, hear them out, understand them. And because you still have a connection with this person. Maybe this person is your soulmate. You just feel, you know, I just can't stop talking to them. I just can't completely cut them off. Like, even though I try to tell myself I want to do that, I can't. And something in my spirit just doesn't let me do it. And it's usually for a reason. I think this person was going through something, or is still currently going through something. You hear about it, or they tell you about it, and you're like, oh wow, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know to the extent of how it went. And you know, I think that this person has been either going through something mentally or with their health as well. And they've been really quiet. I feel like they've just been suffering in silence, and they've been going through a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. Maybe they've been crying, or they've just been going through it in some way, shape, or form. And haven't really been talking to anyone about it. I feel like they've just been keeping to themselves. And I think finally they just kind of break open, or they start talking to you about it. And it's like, as soon as they open up to you about it, or they start talking to you about it, they feel much better. And I think they kind of missed having your compassion. They missed having your support. They missed having like a shoulder to cry on, or someone to just talk to. Because maybe this person's really alone, kind of lonely, or even if they have a lot of friends, acquaintances, they're not like close with them like that to be telling them all these things. So they still feel kind of alone. And I think you're still going to be a little bit iffy. You're not going to be like all the way like, okay, open arms again. But I feel like you're going to be like, okay, like, I don't want to give them everything, but I don't want to be like too cold or too mean. I'm not sure. I feel like you're going to weigh out your pros and cons, and kind of test out the waters. Because I think you still want to show compassion and love and be understanding, but you also still want to protect yourself and be careful as well, and not just go all in and give them benefit of the doubt like you have before, like with other people. But I do see that this person's going to be really happy to hear from you, really happy to talk to you. So it seems like they've been really sad without you, Cancer, and they've been missing you, missing talking to you. And I feel like they've been really sad that they haven't spoken to you or haven't heard from you. And I actually feel it sincerely that they have been sad because they haven't talked to you. And I think they're going to be really happy and be like, oh my gosh, really? Like, can we hang out? Can we go do something? And it's going to like brighten up their day and make them so happy. I think you're still going to be a little bit iffy, like not 100%, but I do see you kind of being a little bit more open or showing a little more compassion towards them. And, and I think you may feel that you kind of maybe were a little bit too harsh, or I don't know. I just feel like you're going to change up your game, or have like a change of heart overall. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so hopefully I will see you guys there. The link to the extended will be below. And I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care and wish you all the best. Bye.